I don't remember getting this toga doge. That is hilarious.
Gonna take the world by fire. Gonna build an empire. An empire.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Millennial Man Actual Crypto. I'm BTC Spectre, and in this video we're going to be jumping into Nifty Island for just a few minutes. So the first thing I'm just going to go through is a little bit of the creation. So actually, if we go to our Terraform, then instantly you'll be able to start modifying the island. So for example, if I wanted to come down here, we can make this little area a little bit bigger, and you can basically add or subtract as you see fit, right? You can do flatten, see that, smooth, right? So that's basically that function. And then you can do your build function. So for example, if you want to put, and there's a find control is find control is control, so you can turn it in large degrees here, or you can hold down control and fine tune it and then place. The other thing that you can do is you can hold shift and you can scale it up if you want. Now obviously this is a little bit ridiculous, but I did want to show you what you can do with the build function. And obviously you've got all of your 2D stuff. You've got picture frames, which I'll show. I think I have a couple of them already up. You can do all these smaller things like lamps, so you can get it as detailed as you want. And I haven't done a whole lot of detail. Police car, that's kind of cool. I haven't done a whole lot of detail to my island. The main thing is I want it to be gameplay friendly. I want it to be fun to play. They've got these traps, and then any kind of NFTs that you've bought, you can actually place those as well. You know what? I haven't even placed this. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Where should we throw this guy? Let's kind of put it right here. Let's put it in the water actually, so that it's easy to swim onto. And then I'm gonna rotate it like this. Boom. Let's just see how this looks. All right. And actually what we can do is we can take this guy over here. And then all you gotta do is boom, and now we're here. So let's see if the scale is correct on here. And the scale looks good. This is actually a pretty dope building. Some of the other buildings aren't very user friendly, but this one is. All right, so there you go. So that's the basic function of the terraforming, the building function. And as you can see, I'll just show you real quick. I have this down here, which is basically a central island surrounded by a bunch of surrounding islands, surrounded by some other NFT buildings. And some of them, like that building right there, has its own games attached to it. And then I made, if you look up there, Middle Earth, go into the portal, and this is Middle Earth. All right, so that's what that looks like. And then above here is the sky bridge. So this is the sky bridge. So that's what this looks like. All right, so now let's get into the daily challenges. This is going to be how you earn blooms, which earns you points. And the points are going to go towards your airdrop points. So for example, if you look on the right side, you'll see spend blooms in 5 different players' campfires. So if you hit M, I go to favorites because I've saved a bunch of my other Kong friends' islands. And let's go to one that I know I haven't been, which is Mook's Island. We're going to go to his island, and then we're going to collect blooms. And what you'll see, sorry, not collect, we're going to spend blooms in his campfire. And as you can see, I already did, I've already visited and spent blooms in 4 other campfires. So I just have one left because I wanted to be able to show you quickly how to complete or check off these quests, or these, sorry, they're not quests, they're daily challenges. All right, so we are here. We're gonna go over to his campfire, hit E, and then we're gonna kindle campfire. Now be careful clicking on these. You don't wanna accidentally click max and spend 6,000 unless that is the choice that you want. And then if you want, you can showcase an item. Let's do the house. There we go. And so now whoever is the last person to stop by there can put whatever they want. Now what you'll notice is there's these blooms on the ground, and you can leave these on your island, and every time someone collects it on your island, you also get a bloom. So when I collect 25 blooms here, he actually gets 25 blooms. So that's a cool thing. You want people to visit your island. And then you'll see on the right that not only did we complete the daily challenge that was up top, but we also are starting the next daily challenge, which is collect 100 island blooms. And when we do that, it's going to give us 15 blooms for completing that. And then on the bottom, you can collect up to 100 blooms per hour. So let's go to, so Guppy, he is a good Kong friend of mine, and he has a fun island. I try to visit his pretty often, so we'll go there next. And real quick, while that map is loading, you'll see that right now I have 1,975 points. And every time you collect blooms, you get 1 point up here, 1 point per 100 blooms. So you'll see this go from 1,600 points. Actually, if we get, since it's so high up in the points, we're not going to see the single points go up. But you'll notice the 1975, after we do these daily challenges, will maybe go up to like 1985 or 1990. So let's go ahead and jump back to the map. All right, so we're going to collect our 25. You'll see that it went up in our daily challenge as well as our blooms per hour. So we'll go to the next island, and let's go visit Aphex. And once we complete our daily challenge here, then I will show you on our dashboard the points getting updated. So we have one more, yep, so 100 island blooms. All right, so one more island. Let's see who else we have. Oh, you know what? Let's go to, this is a guy that I know, user 1188. So we'll visit his real quick. And yes, I am fast forwarding the loading screen in between. For depending on the computer you have and your internet connection, it can take between 15 to 30 seconds up to 2 minutes to load a map based off of what I've seen and what I've experienced. So for me, I have a pretty fast computer, so it only takes about 15 seconds on average, maybe 10 to 15 seconds, and then on the long side 30 seconds. But I have seen some people say that their loading screen is like 5 minutes, but they might be on an underpowered computer. So here we are. As soon as I walk through these 25 blooms, you're going to see the collect up to 100 blooms each hour. That one's going to fill up and hit 100, and then the daily challenge that's collect 100 island blooms, that's also going to complete, and you'll hear a tone that tells us that we've completed a daily challenge. So go ahead and listen for that. All right, so that is the noise, and you can see we have 31,700 and change. All right, and then that doom, that tells us that we completed that. So now let's go back to our dashboard real quick and refresh the page. We are at 1975, and we completed 2 daily challenges, and it takes us all the way up to 1991. All right. So obviously, if you get people to play on your island, you're going to get a point per hour. You can also earn them with these growth codes, and as you can see, anyone who joins your growth gang by claiming one of your growth codes is granted basic tier airdrop eligibility. So if you don't have that, you will get it, and you'll get a collector tier boost. So I'll have these codes posted in the description below. Just use the link and the code, and that will get you set up right away for that. And then obviously all the total blooms earned, that's going to get you 1 point per 100 blooms. And then these bloom rewards, I'll show you real quick. When you unlock an NFT that's created for the game, then you get 50 points. So we're at 200 right now because we've done 4. Let's see if there's any that are available right now. Let's see, what do I like? So let's see if this guy's available. All right, so he is, but not my favorite. Let's see if this one is. All right, so this is a cool sword. So we're going to go ahead and unlock. It's 30,000 blooms, which we have. We have 31.8. And what you'll notice is that this is going to go from 4 to 5, and this will go from 2 to 250, and then out of those points, then you're going to see our total points increase. So let's go ahead and go back to this sword. Let's see if there's anything else that I like. I think did I already get this? All right, let's see here. All right, so I was gonna get this. Let's get this instead because this is an avatar, I believe. So let's go ahead, unlock this, 30,000, boom. Now you still have to mint it and it's still gonna cost a gas fee. So now let's go back to our airdrop page. And as you can see, we got 50 points, which goes straight onto the board from 1991 to 2041. So you can see that doing those daily challenges really helps you get your blooms, which allows you to get, obviously, like we got what, 1,500 plus the other one was like 1,000 or 1,500. If you do those consistently, then it gets you up to 30,000 very quickly, which allows you to buy these, and it helps you get points on the board very, very quickly. And all of these points, this is what goes towards your airdrop bonus. So I think I got up to like 5,000 or 6,000 on the last season. As you can see, I had 430,000 total blooms earned. All right, so that was the last season. This is like season 2 or wave 2, I guess you could say. So let's jump back into the game because now I want to show you some gameplay. So let's go to where there's actually people. For example, this one, Breeder Island, has 10 people, and let's see if we can join a game because I really want you guys to see the utility of Cyberkong's VXs. Now this game is on a Polygon, so you will have to bridge your VX to Polygon. It might be on Ethereum as well. I think it has to be on Polygon though. So if you are using your VX for play and collect, unfortunately you can't do play and collect, and you'll have to bridge back and forth. You can't have it on, on Ronin for play and collect and play it in game. What I did though is I bridged all of my Kongs to Ronin for play and collect, so I'm earning those credits. I'll show you the workaround. It's not perfect, but it works for me. It works good enough. All right, so this is a pretty interesting island, a little bit crazy. This is kind of a cool area here with all the gaming stuff. All right, so real quick, let's go back to the dashboard. So what I did is you can go to create and you can drag and drop files. And if you take your Cyberkong's VX file, I believe it's the FBX or the GLTF file, and drop it in here, then it will allow you to, let's see if it even shows up. Inventory, right here. It'll allow you to create this sort of thing. So I could potentially drop all of my Cyberkong's VX, maybe I'll make a separate video. I could drop all of my Cyberkong's VX files into here and be able to choose any of them in game. So if we go to character, these are the ones that I can use. I don't remember getting this Toga Doge. That is hilarious. Whoa, did I get a new Etherean? Bitbot. I think they like airdrop some of these. I'm gonna have to check my profile because I don't remember getting these. So these are all the ones that I can choose. And when you import your Cyberkong's VX file, then it'll import it here. Now what you'll notice, see how his fingers aren't quite right and they're like kind of separated, and when he runs, his skeleton's not quite right. But the function still remains the same. He still runs around and plays just fine. So now we're going to do game, and we're going to do deathmatch, and we'll see if anyone joins this game. So there's like a ton of people here, but nobody's wanting to play. All right, here we go. So we got a game, so we're going to pick up some ammo, and you can choose between, oh, he already got me. So we're in a cage here. There he is. Oh, he caught me already. So I'm using a sword, but I can actually switch to a gun. Got him on that one. So now, I don't think he can shoot me here, and if he comes out, then I'll hit him with a sword. Ready? Oh, we got each other at the same time. That's funny. So something you can, let me just try this real quick. I think you can actually, so you can block. Oh, no, you can't. I didn't block soon enough. Let me try it one more time. Let's see what happens here. Yep, there we go. Oh, darn it. Well, now I really don't. Now I'm really done because I don't have any ammo. Oh, both died. Alright, so that's all there is to it. So I'm actually going to quit. It'll allow him to win. But it was fun. And that's basically all there is to it. So I just wanted to give you an idea. This wasn't the best example. I'm kind of bummed about that. Oh, died. Alright, so let's go back home. So I know that was a little bit of a lame example. I'm going to have to make a dedicated gameplay video. This is more of just an overview video showing kind of all the stuff that you can do in this game as far as Nifty Island goes. So I wanted to show that you can use the VX in it, and that you can basically use any kind of, like you saw my Ethereum NFTs in there. They created a basically avatar that you can use for it. So that's a lot of fun. Anything that you, any project that has kind of partnered with or created an avatar for Nifty Island, it'll import for you, and Nifty Island, the game, will recognize it and allow you to use it in there. There's also a lot of, I think it's UGC, user generated content, or something like that. So you'll see, actually I'll show you when we get back in here. There's a couple characters, I guess you could say. So some of these are ones that, where is it? So these guys, for example, these were created and handed out for free from a group that I was in called Bloom Squad. And so they just gave these to me for free. So now I can run around as this guy who has a bloom for a head, right? You can see the hoodie says Bloom Squad. So people actually create these and then give them out for free. So I got these ones for free. They're not my favorite, but this is my Ethereum. And then apparently, I don't know where these came from, but these are now in my inventory. So just fun stuff like that. But of course, my heart is with the VXs. And I think for the next video that I make, I'm actually going to I'll show you how to import these files so that you can use them in game. Because at the end of the day, this is really, really fun to be able to make games, bring in your avatars, and then play with your friends. I've played so many different games with other Kongs in here, and it's just been a complete blast to be able to, you know, hang out with other Cyberkongs, use your PFP as an avatar in a first-person shooter game. It's a lot of fun. So that's all there is to this video, guys. I just wanted to show you the utility of this guy and a little bit of what you can do in this game. And I think what I'll do in the next video is I'm going to try and bring in some of my Kong's friends and get some games going and do some screen recordings for that, because I think it'll give you a little bit better of an appreciation and understanding of how much fun this game is, as well as what it can do for your Cyberkong VX. So guys, thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you in Nifty Island.
Gonna take